So usually what I do is I'll position the midline. And once I've positioned the midline, we'll go back to move in all directions. I'll bring it back a little bit. And sometimes I'll turn the show distances off initially, and I'll just try to get it positioned with the midline and sort of a good position buccal lingual as well. Then I'll go to my front facing view. And now my front facing view, I know that my contact on my centrals is where the midline is. So now I can create a front facing plane of occlusion as well. So I've put this horizontal line right in my interproximals. And so now looking at my other teeth, I can move this down while keeping this horizontal line in between my two centrals, and I can kind of place this up and down where I want it. So then, quickly I'm able to, so I create another custom view. So now if ever I get lost up in a corner, I can come back to my maxillary occlusal view, and I can come back to my labial view. So now using the occlusal plane, I've quickly been able to establish a good starting point for my tooth positions. And it all started with an articulator mounting my case in the articulator, using the occlusal helper planes, then using the occlusal helper plane to create a custom view that is a guide to where to place the midline of my teeth from an occlusal standpoint. And then once I get that lined up on the midline from the occlusal standpoint, then I can create another custom view from the facial. Now I can feel fairly confident that this is sort of the nice front-facing view of the patient. So now I know that I can stay in this view, and I can just do the last final tweaks here. So we've done like 80%, 90% of the work already.